Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little hot under the collar right now, and I don't mean from an anger standpoint. I literally mean hot under the collar. I will be the first to admit I've become a spoiled old man. I've had the creature comforts for a long time. Other day, my wife and I were out running errands, and I think we'd stopped at Target or something like that, and had the air conditioning on because it was 90 some odd degrees outside. Got back into the car, and it was blowing hot air. Now, my car is, 5 years old, 6 years old, something like that, so I don't think I've had the air conditioner serviced before. I don't know if I've had the Freon checked. I really hadn't thought about it. But obviously now I've got an air conditioning problem, and I don't know if it's Freon yet. I got to get it fixed. I haven't had a chance to get that done yet. So, especially when I do the Road Warrior videos, windows up, no air on because it makes noise. You couldn't hear me, even with a little microphone I've got on, if the windows were down. So I'm sweating profusely. It's 90-something degrees. My thermometer in the car says 92 right now. And, I think at the house it started at like 94, so it depends on where I'm at on the road. But it's in the 90s. And the windows are closed. And I'm in a big box with lots of windows. And it's hot. And I'm so spoiled. Now, granted, I realize if I were just normally driving down the road, I do roll down the windows. I got all 4 windows down. It's a little bit better. I still sweat profusely. Didn't have that problem as a skinny kid. Now I have it a little bit more as a fat old man. But it's funny how spoiled we've gotten. I was looking back. Most of my cars in my lifetime actually did not have air conditioning. I shouldn't say most of my lifetime. Into the 1980s, they didn't have air conditioning. My Suzuki Samurai, which I finally got rid of in the early 90s, didn't have air conditioning. I got the Nissan Pulsar from my ex-wife, and that did have air conditioning, but I'll be honest with you, I don't even know if I ever used it because it really bogged down the engine a little bit. Same thing with the Mini Cooper. The Mini Cooper had air conditioning, but bogged down the engine a little bit. My Ford Explorer had air conditioning. This has air conditioning. So, I've had cars that have had air conditioning, but I've never been a big user of air conditioning until the last few years. Now, granted, I think it's gotten a lot hotter here in Nashville and around the world. At least it feels that way to me. Again, it could just be my imagination or just the fact that I'm getting older and life's different and times have changed. But man, I'm literally sweating. I can feel the droplets of sweat. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's mainly in the back of my hair and on my head, so it's not like wringing down my face yet. But I'm looking forward to getting this wrapped up. And I know if I just shut up now, it'd be done. By getting this wrapped up and being able to then roll down the windows. What my whole point is, again, is it's just funny how spoiled I've become. How used to the creature comforts I've become. We have the same problem if our air conditioner's off in the house or the air conditioner goes out or something like that, which we've had happen over the years, and you realize how hot it is. Again, forgive me, I'm sweating. You realize how hot it is. And again, I just kind of chuckle. I try to chuckle because of how spoiled I've become. I didn't have air conditioning in my house as a kid. My parents, to this day, living in Florida, in their early 80s, do not use air conditioning on a regular basis. It's how they grew up. They don't know any different, and they're comfortable that way. I go to their house, and I literally walk in the door, and I literally start sweating profusely. That's why I hate Florida so much. No matter what time of year, I'm already sweating profusely. It's tough, I know. Back next week, another Road Warrior, kevinmason.us, up on Facebook, up on YouTube. And just, if you literally, in a Google search, granted, if you found it already, you know where to find it again. It's going to be here again next week. Literally just go on a Google search, or if you're trying to share it with somebody, just type in Kevin Mason Road Warrior, and you'll find the link to all the videos. Website, kevinmason.us, the Road Warrior website. Easiest place to find all 400 plus episodes. But if you like to watch them on Facebook, YouTube, I love that too. Thanks so much for coming by. See you next week. Windows are going down right now, I promise. Have a good one. Hopefully I'll get the air conditioning fixed. See you. Thanks.